Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another review. Today I'm looking at the Transformers Hot Wheels collaboration of Twin Mill and Boneshaker. And man, when these were announced, I have been waiting for these guys to come out, especially Boneshaker. That one, he is definitely my favorite and just amazing. So I'm looking at them together instead of doing separate because they won't take that long. So, but as always, we will take a look at our packaging. So let's raise you up. And here we have packaging. Come in vehicle mode. There is Twin Mill, Hasbro, Mattel, Hot Wheels, and yeah. So Twin Mill is what I understand one of the first Hot Wheels cars, I believe. I could be wrong, but I know it's like a classic Hot Wheels car. So very cool on that. Love the fact they went with that choice. Transformers. And then on the back, there is our crossover emblem, Twin Mill, robot mode, vehicle mode, stands at 5 inches tall. I've got hair sticking out of it. Number 1, and a warning. So very cool on that. Now for Boneshaker, which again is based on a very, very cool Hot Wheel. I think this is one of the most famous Hot Wheels cars that had ever been released. But then we got Boneshaker, Transformers, Mattel, Hasbro, Hot Wheels. Of course, there's great artwork. Probably should have shown off the artwork on here too. So, well, I did show off the artwork. I just didn't really point it out. So great artwork of him right there. Absolutely love it. And then on the back, number 2, Hot Wheels, Boneshaker in vehicle mode, robot mode, and again, 5 inches tall, and a warning, small parts, please be careful. So again, very cool on that. So I think what we shall start with is Twin Mill. And is that twin engine vehicle. Very cool vehicle. Love the look, love the design. Really wonderful. Autobot symbol right there. Gray wheels, black tires, some yellow there for turn signals, some translucent pieces, translucent windshield, the different colored blues with a little bit of silver. Very cool. Red tail lights. Can never get this piece to stay together better. It might be just how I have something transformed. I don't know. Still very, very cool. Of course, Hot Wheels on the back right there. And the twin engines. So, yeah, very cool. He does roll very well. Yeah, really, really liking that. We'll get into more details in robot mode, but let's take a look at Boneshaker. Oh, yeah, we'll get into accessories in a minute too. Boneshaker got Hot Wheels brand right there, the flames, the engine, the pipes coming off, the big skull. I love the fact that it's got like hands holding on to these front lights. Very cool. Really love that. Some red in there, brown seats, got a molded steering wheel, silver on the wheels, black tires, some more flames coming off the side on both sides. You can see some more details in here. This possibly might be like a special fuel tank because it's a hot rod. So, racing fuel tank. Red for some tail lights. I love the paint that's in this. Again, very cool. There you can see the bottom. Really loving that. And of course, he rolls very nicely. We'll bring them in real quick. So for comparison, here they are with Studio Series Jazz. So you can see they're really good size with a current Autobot, a current bot. Yeah. So again, really loving that. Now accessories. So twin mill. He comes with these flame effects. Very nice flame effects. Done very, very well. So these just go right on, and you want to make sure that you get them in a spot where they go around the wheel. Just go right on the end there. There, now he's got flames shooting out as he drives. Take those off. Yeah, very cool on that. Now, for Boneshaker, what he has is this gear shifter. It's an oversized gear shifter. Autobot symbol with crossbones on it. Very cool. And you can see there's a tab on the end. Yeah, you can see the details here. And there is a slot right in there for it to tab in. Yeah, it looks a little funny, but there he is with this oversized gear shifter. It's like what are they, Ratfink? The rat rods, the old designs, like if you remember them, with the vehicles that were like sort of drawn somewhat out of shape with a rat or something or monster driving it, and it had this oversized gear shifter. Forgetting the actual name of them. I love those things. Those things were amazing. I'm dating myself on that. Again, very cool. Really love that. Absolutely awesome. And we'll get more into that when we get to robot mode. But for robot mode, we're going to start with twin mill. Start by pulling these out. We'll set these off to the side. They'll come in later. Now what we want to do is we want to get in here. There we go. Untab the windshield, bring it up, rotate it around. We're going to flip this piece in. Then what we'll do here is let's see, I think it's open these pieces up. We're going to untab these pieces from in here, bring them up and around like this. Now we can separate the legs. Want to rotate the foot down, rotate it around, bring out the heel. Then we want to close this up, and we want to get this slot to go over that tab. So make sure we got it lined up correctly. That's going to help hold it in place. Same thing on this side. So bring this down, rotate, bring out the heel, close this up so it goes around that tab. Now we'll rotate at the waist. So there's the legs all done. Now what we'll do is we'll bring the arms out, rotate them up all the way, bring hands down, so rotate out here, then bring it down, and we want to rotate it so these pieces, so that's slitting like this. Same thing here, rotate down, rotate it around, sitting like that. Then the windshield, There's a tab and a slot there, and that's going to come up. Plug in, and there we have Twin Mill in his robot mode. And he looks pretty cool. I'll get into one issue I have in just a minute, but let's take a look at that head. Really loving that head. Love the silver here. Silver on his face, those yellow eyes. Sorry for the camera going in and out. Blue head. Of course, now this is his chest. You can see the way his arms are, looking very, very cool. He's got a lot of leg. Still, really liking it. I like this guy. Articulation, the head can rotate. However, it is a very tight ball joint. But it looks like you should be able to get it to look all the way up. However, it cannot. So you only get that much up, hardly any down, no wiggle. Arms come up that far for rotation. Got bicep swivel, and we've got under 90 for the elbow. Got waist, legs, kick forward that far, kick back that far. Over the full Van Dam, got thigh rotation, which is just above the knee. 90, 90 for the knee. Feet, can't really move up or down. You do get in and out, so you do get a decent amount of ankle pivot. And the toe or the heel, you can move up and down. So again, very cool. As for an issue, before I get into putting on his weapons and accessories, is that it's just completely open. Like, yeah, like it would have been nice to have something that sort of fills that in. I'm sure we'll see like DNA or somebody do something, but still, we shouldn't have to rely on an upgrade kit for something like that. Oh, and I forgot, he's got wrist. Forgot about that. Now, for his twin engines, what we're going to do, rotate these intakes, these superchargers around, and there is, oh, dropping it. It's kind of hard to see, but there is like a little bump on the inside, and that's going to go over that slot right there. It's going to sort of hold in. So there's one. And now for the other one. Again, rotate that supercharger. And there we go. And there he's got his weapons. And of course, you can add the flame effects. So, as he's taking out people with flames. Again, very cool. So that's it for Twin Mill. I'll bring him back and do a comparison when we got Boneshaker all taken care of. So with Boneshaker, this one is, we'll start with here. So we want to bring it down here and here. Bring these up, and now we'll work on the legs. So I want to bring this up. Sort of like that. Now, what we want to do is untab from the sides here, rotate them around, and before we do anything else, kind of get under here to push it forward. That's going to be part of the feet, so push it forward from underneath. Now we'll take these, and these tab in to the sides. Now we'll take this, and this is going to come around like that. Bring it around like that. We can separate. Make sure we got everything where we need it. Now, for the rest of it, what we want to do, want to open this piece up. Oh, wait. Before we do that, make sure these are still out of the way. We want to get the arms out of the way. So these are going to come up, and now we can bring all this down. And that's going to expose the head. Rotate the arms back and rotate these pieces in, because there are tabs and slots in 3 different places, one on each of these black pieces for the arms and one underneath the head that's going to go into this part. Again, bring it around and in, close it up, make sure it all tabs together. Rotate the fist out, bring it around and down, just like that. Rotate the fist out, get it down, flip it around. I'll bring these wheels down, then rotate these to the back like this, and there we have Boneshaker in his robot mode. And he, again, is my favorite. I love the way this guy looks. Looking at that head, got that red visor, silver exhaust pipes on his head, silver mouth plate. Again, the skull is now his chest. Absolutely love that. Got some orange detail showing here that wasn't shown in vehicle mode. Again, really digging the design. You can see everything that makes up the legs. Looks really good. Articulation with this guy. Head can rotate. It is on a ball joint. Can look up. Can't really look down, and you got a tiny bit of wiggle. Now, for the arms, they only come out that far, but you could go like that with it. So it's just this piece right here sort of hits. Got bicep swivel, 90 for an elbow, and nothing at the wrist, unfortunately. Got waist rotation, leg kicks forward that far, kicks back that far. Full Van Dam, thigh rotation. Got over 90 for a knee, so really loving seeing that. And then for his feet, this stays in one spot. However, this piece moves out for ankle pivot, and you can move it however you want. So again, very cool. Like, I absolutely love the way this guy looks. And then, of course, we can take the oversized gear shift, put it in his hand, and he's got something to knock on the heads of his enemies. The thing that blows my mind is they're calling him an Autobot. He's going to be Decepticon on my shelf. Just how I feel about it personally. Because I'm looking at this like he's got the Autobot there because that's what he uses to beat down Autobots. But let's bring in Twin Mill. Get them in a good spot. And for comparison, here they are with Earthrise Sunstreakers. So they fit in on any shelf that's in the 5-inch, 5.5-inch scale or better. So, like, if you wanted to put them with your G1s, they'd fit in. Like, I think they would fit in very well. So, very cool on that. Absolutely love these guys. These guys are amazing. I really hope we see more. I'm not sure what other Hot Wheels cars could be done, considering these, I think, are 2 of the most famous Hot Wheels cars that have ever been done, is what I understand. That's why these were picked. But I would love to see more. So let's see what happens. So that's going to be it for me. As always, I want to say thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you're seeing this on my YouTube. If you're also seeing this on my YouTube, join my Patreon. You can see this a week early, see every video a week early for $5 a month, or for free, you can see what the next video is going to be. But if you're seeing this on my Patreon, thank you for joining. Glad you're here, and glad you're able to see it before everybody else does. So, yeah. So that is it for me. So I'll see you all later.